Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. It is April 18th, 2024. And here we are, streaming away the process of what I do. Let's close that. You're signed out. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll sign out of that too. No work stuff. No day job stuff. We're just going to do what I want to do. Oh, my lights are off. Whoop-dee-doo. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. I'd like to thank you for joining the stream. I am your host, Timothy James, and I am here to do things regarding making stuff. And right now, I am going to watch a tutorial about Blender, and I'm going to start moving things around in Blender, and probably only going to do this for about 15 minutes, but it's something that I'm going to do, and I want to get used to it. I remember, hey, Aries is here, right in time. What do you know? Right on time, buddy. Yeah, so, yeah, let's watch the tutorial, and you guys can watch along.
It's actually really handy because it means you don't have to think of the
He's talking about putting objects on a...
G to move it and then middle mouse drag.
I think that's a little advanced for where we're going, buddy, but that's okay.
Axes that I'm looking for. And so
Need
it's
some
very
water.
fast to just quickly move the lamp exactly where I want it. By the way, if you're finding it hard to remember all of the keyboard shortcuts
Yeah.
that I mentioned, I've actually put together a PDF
Ooh.
cheat sheet of Blender's most common keys. And you can download that by clicking the link in the description. So you could print it out or you could just have it on a separate monitor while you work. Also, if you are from another 3D software package, you might notice that Blender's
very
hotkeys
nice.
are different than what you are used to.
Yeah.
So if you actually go to preferences, just for those people that are from other softwares, if you change the key map to industry compatible, you'll find that these shortcuts are probably more in line with what you remember from other software. I'll also put a link to a cheat sheet that is just for the industry compatible key maps.
Wow.
Else put together. I've got nothing to do with it, but I'll put that link there so you can check it out as well.
This guy's good.
Tutorial series, I'm going to use Blender.
This guy's good.
Just keep that in mind. Now let's say, as I am moving around here, I'm like, oh, this looks really good. I've got some nice Rembrandt lighting across the monkey's face. I want to take a photo.
Rembrandt.
A nice, pretty image of this. And
Yeah, how do you do that?
Socials for clout, right? Well, I could take a screenshot of it, but that would be silly because it's got all these lines all over. It's all noisy, right? We don't like it. The way you take a photo, a pretty image in Blender, is to do a render. So you could do that one of two ways.
Fortnite stream when? That's a good question. I don't even know how to do that. I play on my Switch.
So when you do that, a little window will pop up.
I guess I'd have to run it through the computer.
CPU or GPU, depending on which renderer you've got active.
Wait, I missed that.
Will use your F is by going up to render and hitting render image, or remembering the hotkey which says next to it F12.
F12.
So if you do that, a little window will pop up. It will use your CPU or GPU, depending on which renderer you've got active, and it will render out a pretty image. And from here,
Very
you
nice.
image and then save as, and it'll save it as a PNG or whatever.
Okay.
Save it. But you might notice looking at this that this is actually a different view than what we have.
You need a capture card? Oh, so I probably need
There is a different view.
some sort of custom video card for my tower. I use an Apple computer and they're really hard to customize. I mean, it's kind of something they build against. But I could probably run the video feed through an adapter and then capture it. Probably just have to run it around. But you know what's kind of funny is like I play chess, I play Fortnite, and I play Civilization, which are all games that can be streamed. So, you know, it'd be kind of interesting to see how often I'm in media and then just being able to be viewed publicly. Like, that doesn't bother me. I mean, my chess game is probably a little below average. It's starting to get better as of recently, but my Civilization is not that great. And also, I think it's kind of, I don't know, it seems like kind of like a boring game to watch. But Fortnite's not. And I win Fortnite every once in a while, too.
By just clicking the little camera icon there, or by remembering the hotkey, which is number pad 0. So, how do we move the camera? Well, Blender's a little awkward, maybe a little different to other software packages, but you're supposed to like hit G to move it, and then like middle mouse to zoom in and out. And then if you want to like move it along an axis,
Can I build in Fortnite? Like, can I build walls around me and ramps and stuff? Yeah. I'll generally raid a town and just build like roads or whatever you would say, just like up and tops of the buildings and stuff. And yeah.
Selected. If I hit N, N is to bring up the properties, N for properties for whatever reason, and then go to view. There's a little box.
You like Fortnite?
Says lock to
Fortnite's good.
To view. So now with that active, if I
you could build a hotel. Oh wow! Do you play on a PC?
Around, shift middle mouse to drag it. You can see that the camera is moving with it. So essentially, the view I can set it up exactly as I want. Then hit N again, and then I can disable that. And then now as I pull out,
oh nice. That's a cool. That's a cool tool.
Lovely, pretty render.
No Xbox. Surprised.
We post this on the internet. People are bound to make fun of us. Imagine that. Well, we could give it some color, right? So with our monkey head selected, we can go over to here to the properties. So this properties section is where you might spend the other, I don't know, another 5 to 8%. I don't know, getting too exact there. You might spend another 5% of your time in this section. But
okay.
Where all of the properties for,
if you get on tonight, I can show you. Oh, I would not be able to set it up tonight. I'll just be drawing, and then I'll take a shower and go to bed, and then I'll wake up and keep drawing. I'm trying to zero out. I have a couple of other projects to do. I have to draw, like illustrate a, like a cartoon. What would that be? Like a comic strip. And then I have to do some animation, nothing too crazy. Some voiceover work, and then it's just Conformity Farm and trying to get this next book out. So if you can't get on tonight, I can show you. The loop is real. What do you mean the loop is real? What does that mean? The loop is real.
But if I select my monkey, you'll see the camera tab disappears. But instead I have some other ones that appear. So one that we might want.
Oh yeah, you want to do some voice acting? Yeah, that's very possible actually.
Something else, essentially. So
you still wanted to play your music. You can play your music when I start drawing again. We could put it on.
Options, very Ooh, IOR, subsurface. Again, don't worry about it.
Oh, the loop is real. Eat, draw, repeat, cycle. Oh, yeah. Well, if you want to have... You can't have a balanced life and also be a prolific creator. You have to sacrifice some things. So I got a bike. So I'm riding my bike around. Let's see. Let's keep going for another 7 minutes.
Whatever I want. I could make it an odd, creepy, skin-toned monkey head, right? Like that. And do a render. Okay, so hey, all right, it's better, but still it's too simple. I think people will think we haven't put enough effort into this masterpiece. So let's add another object. Let's give the monkey a hat. So if we want to add another object, how do we do it?
Sure. I'm going to be watching this for another 6 minutes.
Shift A. So what sort of hat do we want to add? We could do a boxy hat.
Shift A.
Do a party hat with a cone. So once we've added that object, you can see it's just plopped it straight in the center, intersecting our monkey. So we need to move it. We could grab it with the G key. So it's now moving it just on our cursor there. I don't want to move it just freehand though, because I like the position, but I just want to move it up. So I'm going to hit Z to move it along the...
Z? Where's this guy from?
Right, I like it there. So once I like the placement, I'm just going to do a single left click. Okay, great. But too big. See? Need to learn another tool, which is scale. So we could go to the scale tool there, and then we get this...
It's probably S.
Let's
see, what scale?
Again, most people prefer to remember the hotkey, which for scale is just S.
That's what I figured.
So resizing that. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's move it down again. So G and Z. Okay. All right. But yeah, let's say we want to make it a little taller. Okay, so we could scale it along just the Z axis. So S and then Z. Whoops. S, Z. There we go. And it's now making it a tall party hat. Scale it down There we go. Ha! Look at that. A very bland party if it's greater. So let's give it another material. An exciting color. A vibrant aqua color. Why not? Give that a render by hitting F12. Okay. Camera is in the wrong position. So let's go to camera view mode with number pad 0. I'm going to select my camera. And rather than dabbling with that little thing I had before, I'm going to hit G and then middle mouse. Just tap it once. As I said, it's a little awkward. Blender's the way it handles with the camera. But anyway, just move that out, and then I gotta rotate it. All right, so I'm gonna rotate. So with the camera selected, tap R. Then
Forgot to ask, how are you? How do I feel? How do I look?
Around. So just move it up slightly. There we go. Okay, this is just a fool around session. So don't worry if you're making mistakes. We'll get to actual practical building stuff in the next part. I'm just trying to find ways to throw in these like fundamental tools. Rotate, right? The monkey's head is just, he needs to look dead on at the camera, and currently
Ooh, rotate. I bet it's R.
to use the rotate tool. So you could enable the rotate tool, right? The familiar axes there. You could click and rotate it around like that. Again, most people prefer to remember the hotkey, which is R to rotate, right? So it's now just freehand rotating on my cursor. Remember the axes, as I mentioned before, can be used for any mode. So the x-axis will rotate it back and forth. The y-axis, tilt it, or z, there we go, to turn it towards the camera. Just a little bit, right? And there you go, F12. And we've done it. Let's save it. Let's upload it to ArtStation. And then just
Best you've been? You look like you're in a very good mood. I am in a pretty good mood, actually. Thanks for asking. How you doing, Aries? You good? I hope you're good. Whoa, look at these donuts. Cool, got through his first tutorial. This guy's pretty good. You really should know the resize tool, the rotate, the scale, the grab, and then also get your object to snap to the X or Y axis. That's what you hope to get. Where are we at? We're at nearly in 15 minutes. That's okay. It's a good refresher. I'll keep going on the tutorials, but we need to get back to drawing the book. Okay, so we're back to... Yes, I'm in a good mood. You gotta also think, too, I'm, like, pretty healthy. My health was declining for a little while. I really wasn't... I don't know, it was just rough for me for a little while. And now I'm back in my stride. I think that the weather improving... See, I live in the Midwest, over by the Great Lakes, and it is... Even now, it's rainy and cold here. Yeah, you get affected by the weather, so then the weather improves, and I don't know, maybe I'll get back to like normal again. I could be a lot better. Friend is in the ER, doing the best I can though. Oh, dang. Your friend's currently in the emergency room? That's very serious. This is terrible news. Oh no. ER is never good. I hope he's okay. All right, back to it. Where are my... Oh, maybe I should make a post and let people on Instagram know that I'm going live. Oh, there's a lag? Lag, huh? There shouldn't be much of a lag now that Blender's off. Let me know if there's still a lag. I can start closing things. Is there a lag? Meow. Is there a lag right? Meow. Meow, 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 meow. You know what the problem is? The buffering is going ham right now. Is it really? Let's see. Oh yeah, you're right. Look at this. It looks like the CPU's really... It's got a lot going on. I wonder why that would be. Let me think. I don't have that many softwares open. Let's close this one. I guess I could see what the... I don't even know what the usage would be. No, it doesn't say here. 3 gigahertz, 10 core, 48 gigs of RAM, AMD graphics card. Yeah, why don't you restart Twitch and let me know if there's any issues? Because I have some options. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Where did my glove go? Come on, glove. Put some Celtic music on. Boy, do I love the Irish. I took a DNA test and it said that I had like 1% Scottish. And I was so proud. Returned with no lag. You know what I think makes it lag? I think that when I have Blender on and Photoshop on, I think that the stream suffers a lot. All right, let's get into it, huh? I need to go out and live some more because I feel like my imagination is suffering. I need to live more, even though there's a lot to pull from. Whoa! It's my VPN that's making it lag. Oh. What is this? Must be a new song that's coming on. Turning your VPN off. Oh, I have a VR guy. He's let me make sure that I got this right. Let me know if you can't see what I'm drawing, because I do that a lot. That's really something I do that messes up the... Here's a VR headset guy. Why don't we turn it down and try to do something better? Well, actually, VR headsets don't have the view on the outside, do they? Interesting. Yeah, there's a VR headset. Ask and you shall receive. I have one. I can send you a picture of your VR headset. That's nuts, man. You got a lot of stuff. You got a lot of stuff, buddy. I guess maybe this cat has stripe or spots. I have lots of stuff that I have worked very hard for. All right, all right. I wasn't saying you did. I wasn't saying you didn't. I was just making a comment. You have a lot of stuff. Might be time to buy some treasury bonds. Buy some stocks. Nyan cat car. Or cat. Nyan cat? I don't know what that means. Oop! Wrong layer. Oop! Wrong stuff. Oop! Wrong stuff again. There we go. There we go. Gotta get in here and just kind of get in between everything. Yeah, I think it's time for stocks. You should just stay in cash until the market crashes, and then purchase them, and have no intentions of ever selling your position, unless you have to change positions. And then you will be rich when you're old. It's pretty simple. You just have to have the discipline to hold on to it. I think $10,000 will turn into $1 million if you wait until you're retired. That's pretty wild if you think about it. Granted, the entire system is held up by working class people's 401ks, but we're not going to talk about that. Oh, I should post something online, see if we can get any Instagram people here. Let's try. I'll post on Twitter and Instagram. Let's see if we can get anybody. Draw Nyan Cat as one of the cats on the cover. Nyan Cat. Nyan Cat. What's that? What's Nyan Cat? I don't know what that is. Oh, you know what? I should probably highlight. Google it. Nyan Cat? Aries, you know so much more about the world than I do. Let's get it's a rainbow cat that wears a Pop-Tart. Oh, I think I know about that cat. Is it the like looping cat that has the rainbow behind it? That's the one. Yeah, I know about that one. I guess there is no YouTube live. Let's see, arrow. There's that. And then let's try Twitter. Can you go live on Twitter? Oh, I guess you can go live on Twitter. I should try going live on Twitter at some point. We got that one. Not too bad, not too bad. I don't think there's any other accounts, but I should get accounts for literally everything else. And go that route. That's the one. Nyan Cat. Let me take a look at Nyan Cat, see if we can get them. Let's see if there's anything that can inspire it. Oh, well, there's a lot of Nyan Cats in here. Yeah, this is a hilarious cat. The hilarious rainbow. This right here is a really funny image. Look at this. I freaking love this. Cats are cool. I like cats. I appreciate them more and more as I get older. And where's my stylus? Can't invite people to a party and not have a party, huh? Huh? You know, don't you know? What layer are we on now? Oh, I see. This is the deep lines layer. Like right here, this looks like Nyan Cat. That one's me. What are you? You're the hobo cat wearing the Lincoln hat. Aries is the hobo cat. Hobo cat do. Hobo cat could do what a hobo cat could do. A little bit better. Let's get some texture on this guy. Wait, can you see what I'm doing? See, that's the thing. Aries, you gotta let me know when I'm blowing it over here. Okay. Maybe move this body over a little bit. It's really not matching his neck correctly. There we go. Thank you, computer. Computer technology. Thank you, computer. Thank you very much. Ooh, this music is carrying me along. All right, let's move to another cat. This Yeller. Old Yeller. Looks kind of like a wolf, actually. He's just clenching his fists. Nrr. Sometimes I just ride the train in the city and there's a bunch of stories that happen right in front of you. Sometimes people just share things out loud on the phone and you'll be like, oh my God, that's where your life is at? A lot of people are just hanging out. I will say that. For a guy who's always trying to get something going, I noticed there's a lot of people just chilling. Just straight chilling and trying to find places to chill. Ooh, this isn't too bad. Oh, don't touch me. Which was this. So the paw would be like this. That's what a lot of people do. Yeah. I think it's because life is like very perplexing, especially right at the beginning. You're kind of like, what am I doing? Why do I have to do all this? And then, yeah, everything gets... I was thinking about it like the requirement to be civilized is the contribution to do things that acquire money. And then you'd say, does that mean I have to work? And it's like, well, not necessarily. It's just you have to acquire money. Oh, do I do it through work? Well, that's one way to do it. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of different ways to do it. And you could get stuck on the traditional route. Want to see a drawing I finished? Yeah, sure. I'd have to look at the computer behind me first, though. I attempted doing a Gale. Instagram. Okay. Whoa, check that out. What'd you do this in? That's super dope. Look at the... These shadows are right on point. You know what would be nice to get is like that blue glow. And you kind of do it, you're doing it inside of the mask a little bit. But when that glow bounces off of something else near it. Oh, you did it on your phone? Okay, cool. Yeah, this is really good. You should be proud. The shape is good. It's a cool pose. Just the subject matter itself is very cool. I like the modern coat. But I think the next step would be to... Well, I guess there's a couple things. One, the hard lines around the hat. You could try to pull those back a little bit. But I mean, this is such an advanced drawing that I don't really think you need feedback on it. I think you should just appreciate it. Good work. Good work. Good work. You're welcome. Yeah, just telling you you're doing good. Ooh, who did this? Ooh, this is a good one. How many likes did that get? Not enough, I'll tell you that. That's for sure. I wonder how good X is as a platform. I hear mixed reviews about it. Wonder how long I can go for tonight. So I'm already hitting that 1 hour mark, which is nowhere near enough time, so. Mixer? What did I say, Mixer? Mixer? It no longer exists. What? What are you talking about? Oh, Twitter. Oh, no, Twitter. No, yeah, I posted on Twitter. I gave a link to the YouTube on Twitter. And I'm kind of thinking, like, it's so crazy how quickly an hour can go. Well, don't give her fingers, though. Jeez. I definitely need to draw, like, a few hours before I'm really going to hit a stride. All right, so I think this is as far as I'm going to go with this for now. But when I look at this and I pull it out, I thought you were talking about the streaming platform that got shut down because Facebook bought it. Oh, there was a streaming platform called Mixer? No, I didn't know anything about that. Back when I had 100 followers on Mixer yourself. What's the streaming service that people are using right now? Kick or something? I don't know. All right, let's save this and let's get back into the book and start cranking through the book a little bit. Tomorrow, I got to come up with a battle plan about how to get this first draft printed. I might go to the library and use their ink and then order some more ink. And I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is a good one. Where people film themselves killing people. Kick? That's what Kick was? That's pretty dark. Never use Kick. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I will take your advice on that. Okay. We got this one. I could have swore I got through these panels. So I still got to go through some of the old project files. The nice thing is I don't work at my job. I negotiated that I don't work on Fridays because I work on this stuff. And so tomorrow morning I can put a whole work day into this. Be nice to see how far I can get. So I really want to get this first draft printed pretty much ASAP. And then I'm doing an animated show. Once this book's done, though, I'm just going to do animations from now on, I think, or for a little bit. I think I'm going to do, like, topical satire. Like, right now, what would be topical satire right now? Oh, it's so tough right now with the wars that people are fighting. Oh, yeah, my friend texted me. Oh, how's your friend doing? That's important. Figure that out. Let's see. What would be topical satire? Well, I'd say the woman, Caitlin Clark. Possibility there to do one on her. I don't know what I would say. I could make fun of Sam Bankman-Fried. It's kind of lost a lot of steam, though. He's okay. His gunshot wounds won't hurt a lot, but he thinks he's going to make it. No. Your friend has gunshot wounds? That's awful. That's extreme, man. Gang violence? Your friend's in a gang? Well, I hope you're not in a gang, man. It's really hard to get out of gangs. Yeah, don't be in gangs, Ari. Just read graphic novels. Read Conformity Farm graphic novels instead of gang violence. He was in the crossfires. That's so sad. There's a lot of gang violence here in Chicago. I've never witnessed anything, but I hear stories and stuff happens in areas that I've walked past, so it gets very real. Sometimes you see pools of blood, but luckily I haven't seen anything real. I've heard gunshots in my neighborhood, but this neighborhood that I'm in right now is a notorious gang like area. Oh, this guy here is biting him. Chicago is full of gang violence. Yeah, but not full. Full isn't the term. Chicago's a very big city, and the gang violence is in a very condensed area. This area that I'm in, actually, in particular, isn't the same type of gang violence. Little Village, the area I live in, is like a Mexican diaspora. I just recently learned that term from a very lovely lady. And which means that there's basically a community here that emulates or kind of reflects where people come from. But I wouldn't say Mexico. It's a Mexican diaspora, but there's a lot of migrants coming here to Chicago. They're getting bussed here from Texas and Florida. And a lot of them want to end up in this very neighborhood that I'm in. if they're lucky, that's their goal, is to end up in this neighborhood. It's not that they're getting pressed here. So it's kind of interesting. You can see a lot of people coming here, and a lot of wealth is getting created. Well, wealth may be the wrong word, but a lot of value is being created, because these people, they work really hard. Anyway, I digress. My point is that Chicago is not full of gang violence. That's something that's kind of perpetuated on the news. But Chicago does have a particularly bad issue with gun violence within gangs of young people. These are little kids. It's crazy. There was a series, I only paid attention to it for a small amount of time, but there were basically kids were using social media to a lot of the gang violence that exists in Chicago, I don't even think is that organized. I think it's just kids claiming gangs and then going to social media, calling people out. And because they're so publicly called out, they have to do something. And people who are 13, 14 years old are doing these awful things to each other, and they don't even have, their brains aren't even developed, and they're making these kinds of decisions. It's horrible. But that happens in a very condensed part of the south side of Chicago. It's pretty far away from the stuff that I deal with. Actually, Chicago is a very luxurious place. It's a world-class city. One of the nicest parts about Chicago is that I can actually afford some rent in some very desirable areas because of the reputation. But the truth is that it's a fantastic place to live. There's a rapper based in New York that was 15 and he got stabbed by a full-grown man. Holy shit. When I was 18, I'm going to be getting, when I turn 18, I'm going to be getting a gun license. Always lots of crap going on in WA, in Washington. Yeah, I heard about it. There was a rapper based, okay, got it. All right. This is a pretty important part of Charta getting finally overwhelmed by the mud pillows. Should have more of them maybe biting his hands and stuff. Could maybe, put a mud pillow on top of his arm. Yeah, I'm not very big on guns. I'm from Ohio, and you know what I mean? There's definitely a gun culture there. Nothing crazy, but a little bit. And I think that Chicagoans wish that there were no guns at all. Chicago is a really good example of how big this country is in a lot of different ways. One, how big this city is, but also that there are ideas here that are represented in Chicago that don't get a lot of representation around the rest of the country. And, it's one of those places that I think causes a lot of electoral issues because it doesn't have a lot of cohesion with the rural parts of America. But Chicago's Chicago, man. They got their own ideas. They don't need confirmation from other parts of the country to believe to work on what they believe or justify what they believe. I don't agree with everything that they go for, but I don't know. I like liberalism in many ways. It's my preferred method of ideology. Maybe we'll make this guy a little bit smaller, huh? Yeah. I mean, just even the concept, progressive. It's about pushing things forward. And I understand you can do it too much, but the concept of just consistently just holding things back is kind of dumb. I mean, if we really think about it. And just doing it just to do it is just kind of dumb. Yeah, there's Conformity Farm's political views, kind of. I mean, I'm more of a centrist, but I do side with the left often. Not always. Sometimes they're nuts. Why are the Democrats supporting wars more than conservatives are now? When did that switch happen? They're the war party now? Okay. Maybe we'll have a scowl on this guy. There we go, a little bit better. On a lighter topic, I will be getting a job in June. Oh, look at you. Well, then if you didn't have a job, how are you buying all this really nice stuff? It doesn't matter. Where are you going to be working, buddy? That'll be nice. Get a nice job. Working for Neighbors. Ooh, you going to be selling candy? All right, let's save this one. Not too bad. Oh, a convenience store. Oh, yeah, you might want to get a gun license. Okay, we got this one. Oh, pumpkin. I like this drawing a lot. I need to get this stuff figured out. How I have been getting money from Neighbors is where I'm going to work. Oh, what have you been doing? Chores for Neighbors? Oh, I thought I did something with this. Ooh. Oh, I thought I improved this. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck is that about? No, 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 no. I did this yesterday or the day before or something like that. Is it somewhere else? Oh, there it is. Yep. There must be a redundancy. Yeah. Here and here. No. Here and here. Yep. So let's delete this. Oops. Man, things are out of control here. Gotta be careful. That's cool. I used to do chores. I used to mow lawns and stuff. I had regular lawns I could mow, so I had some money coming in, which is always nice to give you an idea of like what money's worth. But you should always be trying to get more and more. Kind of get an idea of like, you know, what's worth what. But at the end of the day, you know, the whole goal isn't necessarily to do whatever it takes to get money. The goal would be to acquire skills that people will pay you a lot for. And that's really the route to go. But just working just to work and then you get the money and see what's next is that's a pretty typical way to live life. And I would recommend skipping that because working in a convenience store is going to be tough. I'm concerned tech support. Oh, I'm concerned tech support in my neighborhood. I don't know what you mean. I'm concerned tech support. You're the tech support guy? I believe it. You seem pretty tech savvy. Okay. There's a lot of work that needs to be done on these pages. Yeah, a lot of this stuff hasn't been figured out. All these panels need to be worked out so that I can just go through them and draw them, and I could string continuously until the book's done. So some work really needs to get done. Also, paint my walls, guy. Oh, you're the painter. I like that you're just hustling all the time. That's nice. I'm going to need to print this whole thing out. I wonder how much it's going to cost. 10 cents a page. And if it's at 200 and what is it? Almost 300 pages. It's going to cost like 30 bucks. So I wonder where for sure. Let's see. Let's just pick something. Let's do this one. This one could be good. You should send me a preview of the book before it gets published so I can tell you it will go with the first book. I've learned that you need other people than yourself because you will have biases. You're absolutely right, Aries. You do need other people, and you will suffer from biases. I do have a few people I could send it to, but I don't see why you shouldn't get an early access to the first draft of the book. Yeah, I think that's fine. All right, let's get in here and do some drawing. There it is. My VRR is covered in Conformity Farm stickers. What? What a compliment, buddy. Mud pillows! Whatever possessed me to make these characters without hands or anything? HF's jump scare. That's funny. Oh! Oh! You got school tomorrow, Aries? I might be streaming while you're at old schooly-doo. I need to figure out stuff to talk about so that this is something that people can listen to without actually watching. So you could watch it, and that's one way to watch it, or you could listen to me talk. You do have school. Of course you do. Of course you do. I will participate in the stream. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Your participation will be much appreciated. Mucho appreciaciono. Learning Spanish. Oh, it's 9 p.m. Hit our 1 hour mark. Yep. So they know stone masonry. I got those bricks worked in there. You have to call your dad. All right. Don't let me stop you. All right. A little bit there. And then, oh, we got to work out this part. Then we got the charge. Let's see. And then we got this bad boy. Oh, this is a good one. Ooh, these charter fingers never get done correctly. Might have to go in there and redraw the hands. Not too bad. He doesn't have a little spike on his helmet. Okay. Save. Oh, interesting. Ooh. Man. I don't know why I thought I could get this book done by the end of the last month. There's so much to do. I'm just going to have to pay the piper and pay for the first print of this. What am I going to do? Let's say I go... Let's take a look. So I need the cover. So I need the cover. Cover. That's got, gosh, probably another 4 hours of work to do. And then I have some scenes that I have to write. So maybe I'll go on a trip and write these scenes. So I think honestly I would need these 61 inserts. So the cover, the 61 inserts, then then consolidation maybe. Maybe it'd be easier to do it with the printout though. So the printout would be about $30. Might be cheaper for me to maybe buy ink and do it myself. These are pretty large prints. Anyway, where are we at here? This one. And then we have Twitch. Let's see. I see. Okay, and then where are we at here? Okay, so then we got this. Still got to do this one too. Man, there's a lot of work to do. There's no way to pull inspiration on stuff like this. You just got to keep pushing through. As I check my phone. Wonder if woof. Well, not bad. It did a lot, actually. Let's hit this nose up. What are we going to do with this nose? Well, can add some texture to it. bad, not bad. Colonel Spitz. You know, the interesting thing is that a lot of this has been done piecemeal wise. Just needs to get figured out. All right, where are we at here? 9:30. All right, let's save it. All right, I think 80 minutes is good for the night. So thank you for hanging out on the stream or checking it out later if you did. Or if you are in the future, I am a man from the past. So it's good to see you as well. I would say this is a very bottleneck moment in the process of the book. There's been a lot of creativity and a lot of like kind of therapeutic flowing happening to get the book to where it's at now, but it needs a very regimented I need to be very regimented I need to work harder at getting the details from this so that this is something that can be enjoyed by other people. So I'm going to get some daylight underneath me. What are these sayings I'm saying? Get some daylight underneath me. I don't know. But I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, and we'll get to it, and I'll get back to doing some more drawing, and I'll be here. So thanks for hanging out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good luck. Take care. I love y'all. Be good. Be healthy. And all